Well, did you learn you can't trust Timu after the past 30 minutes, Sean?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad you said this, and we can actually yes, because Timu, somebody proved me wrong, talk me down, but Timu is full of straight cap. Because let me explain, bro. I got on Timu for the first time ever. IG ad took me to Timu. It was some cool camera stuff. I was like, all right, cool, facts. Then it got me spinning a wheel, and it said I get two free items. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I go download the app. I take the extra mile, download the app, go look through it just to find out that they're capped, bro. Like they're capped. I couldn't even open my cart after I added my two free items. Like, bro, like, so somebody please talk to me, man. Tell me if Temu is real. Tell me if it's capped because I really don't know anybody who has anything from Temu who actually purchased anything from Temu and can actually vouch for them, bro. So right now, Temu is on my shit list, um, because they got me hyped up for nothing, bro. They got me hyped up for nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, like I said, man, my coworkers, they've bought from there, they've caught from there, and they say you just really got to look into that seller when you looking on there. So, I don't know if you
Man,
checked your seller, bro, but
man, you better all go on the Facebook Marketplace than Temu for real.
I've actually bought a couple things off Facebook Marketplace. I can vouch. You definitely gotta like contact the people though. Like them sites like Temu and OfferUp. OfferUp so terrible. Oh man, I remember me and Rail, shout out Rail, was trying to buy a vending machine. And bro, niggas would not want to show us the vending machine. Like nigga, like I would be like, hey, so you selling that vending machine for 800? And they would be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, all right, can I get like a video or picture of it? They'll be like, we don't know how to do that. And I'm like, yeah, you're on some bullshit. You're on some bullshit. Bro, I even FaceTimed the dude, bro. I was like, yeah, 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 let me see the machine. He was like, well, I need to see the money. And I said, you already know this not finna go like this.
Okay, all right.
Like you know it's not finna go like this. So if you get to show me the machine, we might as well start talking. Then he
Uh,
reported my page.
what? Bro,
Man,
what's the sketchiest like encounter with like online purchases y'all have ever had? I've had a couple of, but
Mm, I haven't had too much, like too many encounters for real. That was negative, personally.
nah, well, mine was in person. Actually, y'all was all there with us. We was in Atlanta. We was at a Checkers, and like they said, man, the system down. We was like, oh, true.
Oh,
And bro was
yeah,
like, y'all got a cash app? We was like, man, we about to go somewhere
bro,
yeah,
else.
what,
I do remember
bro?
that.
We about to go.
Yes, we
Yeah.
ended up going to Waffle House. I remember that night.
Oh, it was
I
Waffle House?
think
I thought it was Checkers. I'm tripping.
no,
No, he
I'm saying I
said
thought
we
we
ended up going. I
going
Oh,
to
we
think
ended
Waffle
up
House.
going
going,
to Waffle House.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I think my sketchiest interaction, man, and it's crazy I'm saying this, but I got a car from Facebook Marketplace, bro. Wow, actually, that's
Which
crazy. It was
car?
a while
You talking
ago
about that
now, bro.
Nissan?
Yes, yes. Come on now. I got that Nissan on Facebook Marketplace, bro. And but he sold it to me with a bad transmission.
Mm.
Yeah,
See, I ain't
shit.
gonna lie. When you buy from places like that, you gotta know a mechanic or something that can like inspect it real quick. Because I think you got like a little window.
Yeah, and bro, I should have listened, man. I'm just trying to be me, bro. I trusted that dude, bro. Hey, man, he was good at what he did, bro. He really he got me. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why I brought it up, bro. That's a dark time in my life. But you know what? Anyways, why are we talking about dark times? Because this is until we get canceled, man. We talking about the bright stuff. We talking about the happy, the joy, man. My name is Sean Don. I got my boy Danny J with me. We got Rob in the cut. You know what I'm saying? We got our moderator, Lex. Shout out to you. This is until we get canceled. Let's get it going. Kablam. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling?
And I definitely got more energy than last episode. Apologize, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? We still gotta feed the people. Um
Nah, I
we,
don't apologize, bro. I'm not sorry. Hey, man, I'm human. I'm human. Y'all gotta take me as I am, man. I'm human. I'm human.
got you guys.
We still showed up to work, man. We still
That
showed
is
up to
true.
work,
That is
bro.
true. We still showed up to work. Still B plus, B minus week for me. Um I'm on vacation right now, so I'm sleeping in. You know, I ain't taking no flights, but I'm sleeping in, enjoying myself.
What you got,
Yeah.
Rob?
Um, give myself, I give it a B plus along those lines. And I mean, like the week was good, but towards the end, some stuff happened when it came to life. But I mean, besides that, I mean, we're good though.
Yeah. I think I'll match out with the B man. I'm kind of recuperating from, a bunch of theater camps and a real busy schedule. Still pretty busy, but I'm getting back to a regular type of busy, which is good, man.
Stream Hall Pass.
Yeah, hey, yo, stream hall pass, run it up, man, run it up, cause we're actually close to 1,000 views, bro. Actually close to 1,000 views on YouTube right now. We're doing numbers on TikTok, so what I'm saying, check me out on TikTok. But yeah, stream hall pass is going crazy. Yo, I gotta submit it to a couple of places too. I'm glad you reminded me of that, man. Glad you reminded me of that. But we got
That's
some new stuff going on, bro. I'm trying to make some different stuff happen coming up.
that's
But
man.
speaking of stuff coming up, bro, let's talk about some stuff,
What you got, man?
bro, because we got some films, right? And I know I keep bringing it back to films, bro, but there's no sports to really talk about right now. But we got some films out right now, and it's one that I'm anticipating, and I think a lot of people are anticipating. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because just I just want to talk about my disdain for movie musicals. All right. I do not like movie musicals. And you know me, I'm a musical fan. I literally took this to left field, but I'm a musical fan, bro. And I was seeing a little bit about like Wicked. They've been posting like the posters for part two and all this kind of stuff. And I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of the first one. The first one actually surprised me. I was pleasantly surprised because, like I said, I hate movie musicals. But man, let's talk about some movies we're anticipating, which I feel like we should not be. Wicked Part Two and the Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse Part Two. I feel like
You're
both of
talking
them.
about the
Listen,
animated part
yes,
two?
yes. So listen, bro.
Wait, hold on, time out. I thought it already was two Miles
So yes,
Moraleses.
they have a second movie, and then the second movie left on a cliffhanger
Yeah.
to leave it to a part two. I'm not talking about the very first one. The very first one was a masterpiece. The second one, bro, I thought it was a great movie, man. But what's with our culture now and leaving everybody on cliffhangers? Like, why can't we just end a movie, give us one solid movie, end the story there, and then go to the next? Like, it's all on cliffhanger type stuff. Like, even I don't know, even like the broader MCU universe, like it's all cliffhanger type stuff. Like, we can never have like a solid like start ending. Like, man, Wicked like ended halfway through the musical, so we only got part one. It's just like, I just wish we could just I don't know. Okay. Maybe what my question is y'all think these are money grabs, like cash grabs, like to do two movies, or do you think it's genuinely they need that time to produce a good movie?
I mean, I'll go first. I
Yeah.
personally think like, um, I don't think, I mean, it could be like, I mean, there's always a possibility it could be, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I just feel like they may want to extend it for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, I don't really think it has anything to do with the audience, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like them wanting to extend it is up to them. Because there's a lot of movies that we feel like we don't think should have had a part two or part three, but obviously, whoever, whoever did it, you know what I'm saying? Whatever company did it, they felt the need to do another one. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it could be a money grab or it could be genuine. It just may not turn out the way they thought that it was going to turn out to like for the audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even necessarily think it's a money grab, bro. I think it's just a real lack of studios trust in original stories. So I think personally, from an economic standpoint, I think they're like, okay, well, they really rocked with this first one. Might as well stretch this out to three or four more. And in a sense, I get what you're saying if it's a money grab, but also if these studios aren't greenlighting nothing else, what can
That's
you really
tough.
do?
Yeah, no, that's really tough. Okay. On this
By the
topic.
way, speaking of movies, Shine, people did have smoke for you. It wasn't
You
just
talking
me.
about what?
But when we was talking about Tyler Perry and Spike Lee, there was a consensus. A lot of niggas say you was tripping. A
I
lot of
was tripping.
niggas say you was tripping. I'm just saying what the consensus said. Now I
So,
also said you was tripping, but the consensus also said you was tripping.
the thing is, I get what y'all saying, bro. But I want to see their practice, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'll put my money where my mouth is on that one, bro. Because I don't know. I'm not gonna say the comment again what I said, but I'll stand on it. You can go back and watch the last pod, but I'll stand on it. I'll double down on it because I genuinely think that Tyler Perry is bigger than what we think he is, man. Or he's not in the box that we think he's in. Um. Okay. So on the total, just talking about like I guess like franchises. If we're talking about two, three, four, five movies, um, what's your top franchise, bro? Top movie
Like movies that had sequels and stuff.
movies that I'm talking about Star Wars, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Maze Runner. I'm trying to think of franchises.
Can we
Toy Story, Cars.
for this sake, can we exclude Marvel?
Yeah,
Just
of
yeah,
course, yeah.
I think we just have to because like it's a whole universe for real. So I exclude Marvel. I ain't gonna lie, man. A strong one that I feel like people will sleep on. It's the Bad Boys franchise, bro.
Hmm,
It's really
that's a
good.
good one.
You could say out of the four movies they did, only the third one was probably the least like watchable, rewatchable. To me, if I had to rank the Bad Boys, I'd say two is the best movie, four was the second best movie, one then three. Like a really good franchise, bro. Like I
Hmm.
uh yeah, bro. I'm trying to think
Mhm.
of some other ones off the top. I mean, you can say the Rush Hours. You know, Rush Hours is
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think I named my top one, bro. I think Cars might be up there for me, man.
oh, we going
Cars is
kids movies. Ooh,
I mean, bro. I don't know if Cars is a kid. Well, okay, actually, no.
yeah, it's a kids movie.
Actually, nope. Because it's one movie during the Cars franchise that brings it down for me, man. Cars, what was it? When Mater was a spy?
Oh, he's talking about that one. I mean,
Yeah, that one
that was
right
still
there,
it's
bro.
still a kids
It's
movie
still a
though.
kids movie
Yeah.
though.
I'm just saying, good movies is a good movie, bro. It
Oh
don't
no,
matter if it's a
I'll give you props. I'll give you props for that because all the Toy Stories are good to me.
How about I say a Toy Story?
All the
yeah.
Toy Stories are good to me.
I just started losing them. Like they started losing me at the end, you know what I'm saying? And went off and like
Oh yeah, they replaced Andy.
I just feel like it was just start at that point they were just trying to bring everybody back. That's what I felt like. You feel me? Like, like with them having three, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? When they had a fourth one, I ain't gonna lie, y'all lost me, bro.
I
I ain't
still
gonna lie.
haven't seen the. Isn't that
I
the one with the
haven't
fork?
either.
With the spork? Or
I don't even
Yeah,
know. Like
I haven't seen
they
it.
lost me though, but like yeah.
yeah. Now the best kids one hands down to me is Lion King.
Lion King. Okay. My question is, because there is a franchise to Lion King.
Oh, it
All
is.
right. No, I'm saying because if we're just gonna talk about, if we're saying standalone movie like franchise, like kids movie,
Mm.
or okay, then okay, Lion King can be up there. I don't know if it's the best, but it can be up there. But I
Man,
mean,
that's a
as a franchise, it's literally like Lion King one and a half, and then the rest of them kind of.
well, okay. I see what you mean there. Okay, man, on a technicality. Okay, I see what you mean. Um,
um, I don't know. Okay, you can go classic like Lord of the Rings, bro. You can't beat a
I'm be
franchise
real with you,
like
bro.
that.
I'll give your opinion full respect, bro. I just was never interested in Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah,
Just wasn't.
like
Now, long movies, definitely long movies, but it's kind of niche. Like you got to get into it. It's kind of like Star Wars kind of feel. Did y'all ever get
Yeah.
into that?
nah. I
Nah.
mean, nah, I know characters. I watched a little bit because I did have family members that was up to date on Star Wars like that. Just like
Yeah.
you know how they was watching anime and all that. But I personally couldn't click on a Star Wars movie myself. I remember that like me, hey Danny, like me and you went to a Star Wars movie, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
saw it in theaters. Like, I mean, like if it's something like that, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? But like starting over from the no, sir. they have too many movies.
It
Like it's
is a
just,
lot of movies, bro. It's six strong, long
you know,
movies.
you
Like,
feel me? And they long too. So it's like,
And also, it's
yeah,
like
like,
dating back to like the 70s and stuff. So
yeah,
yeah,
like the production was different too.
hey,
Like,
hey,
yeah.
hey, I won't lie. I won't lie. Even if you think about it in that context, bro, still impressive.
No,
Still,
no, no, no.
oh,
Yeah, we're
bro,
not
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah,
not taking
yeah.
away its impressiveness.
I
Just
just thought about the series that I might have to put on top, especially after this next movie comes out, man.
what?
Because it's gonna officially be a franchise. It's kind of just two movies right now. Avatar.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Hey,
I
yo,
Okay, I have
it's.
a hot take for Avatar. I have a
Oh,
very
I
hot
want to
take for
hear it, bro.
Avatar.
I definitely want to hear it, bro.
I think that movie is so spectacularly shot and technology just advancement at the time that it kind of overtakes to me the performance and the writing of the movie. This is my opinion. Because even though, like I said, I haven't really indulged into Star Wars, people really like remember like lines from Star Wars. People remember like the wardrobe that they was wearing and stuff. Like people still do it to this day. So I just think it's overrated. Me personally.
Hmm.
Are we
Hmm.
are we talking about the Avatar with the blue people?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue People Avatar.
I never like started watching that franchise.
Yeah. And
It's
I know the
like
second one came out I think a year ago, but I just never.
Man, okay, okay, okay. I don't even want to get on it because we know those movies are beautifully shot. Like,
And I
well, actually,
appreciate I also I that's an important realm, like movies that are impressively shot and stuff.
yeah.
Those deserve
I
attention
mean,
as well. But you
even
know,
even that movie, bro. I don't know if I can say it was impressively, beautifully shot. Beautifully shot, impressively shot may be the word because all of it was pretty much drawn, CGI, created. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. And that was really advanced during that time the
Like,
first one came out. So
and the second one did it even wilder. Yeah, the second one did it underwater. Like, I was baffled. But man, like I can hear what you're saying. I definitely can hear what you're saying. But
because like, all right, well, could you quote me a line right there from that movie?
tough. Like it's tough to say that quotables because I don't know if Avatar is one of those like quotable type movies. Like and it's tough because Star Wars did come out. You got to think in the '70s. It did have a lot of like cult fans. It does have a lot of like
Yeah, but
generational fans.
Even the Rush Hours got, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about
You
to
know what I'm
say
saying?
like
It got
what
lines.
what
I
deems it
mean,
as a
that's facts.
quotable
That's
like
facts. That's
you
facts.
know what I'm
Like
saying?
I don't think the
What
time relates to quote. I think it's just like the true like remember like niggas are quoting sinners right now. Still. Like niggas
yes,
are quoting sinners.
but like I said, I don't know if Avatar is one of those like I mean I
Shorty
no no
said,
no
Shorty said, I
no
need
I
to
think it's
freshen up. I think you're beautiful, man.
but see that's the thing see our minds are so vulgar, bro. We're like, oh yeah, let me remember that line, but Avatar doesn't. I mean, they might have some lines like that, but they don't
No,
have any
they got
like
better lines. They got
I'm
better
saying
lines than that.
like
I was just being funny.
what deems as a quotable line though? I mean like you know or a quotable movie like you know what I'm saying like I just think it had something that people just remembered
I mean,
like you know what I'm
that's
saying
fair, but if we're
Yeah.
talking about that, what are we remembering Avatar for? Like, we're not remembering for the quotables, we're
I think
remembering it
remembering it
for
for the technology and the advancement of CGI. That's what I think it is.
yeah like I mean
Kind of
I
the
feel
same
because
thing
like
with that first Transformers. Niggas weren't really, you know, Transformers was a good movie, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? For that
mm,
time
tough.
though,
Okay,
for that time
whoa.
though.
What I'm gonna say is, when I'm all right, bro. 'Cause now we're stepping on some toes, but what I'm gonna say is man, like Transformers one and Avatar one, like I think take the if it's a different story, different CGI, I think the stories themselves are pretty solid.
I
Like,
think Transformers had a better story than Avatar 1. That's
oh,
opinion.
you're oh my God, are you
To me,
mm,
serious?
I'm just saying just the storyline of the movie and how it was played out. I think
I
Transformers had a
think
better
the
story.
animated Transformers has a better storyline than Avatar. I don't know about the Shia LaBeoufs. It was still a good storyline, but I don't know. That's tough. Like that's a tough. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go rewatch both of those movies now.
I'm being real with you, bro. Avatar was kind of predictable, bro. I'm just being real. Like
Kind
it
of
was kind of
predict. Okay, hold up. Let me ask you
the
why.
first
Why
one.
is it predictable? Why is it predictable?
New it all right, it's basically kind of on some Jurassic Park shit, right?
No,
It is. It is. What you
it's on
mean?
colonization.
But yes, that's what I'm saying. You discover this thing you might want to use possibly for military. One person's like, nah, we gotta save these people. I want to become a part of these people and help these people. It's the same kind of
Bro,
stuff.
there ain't no story new under the sun. Like Transformers the same way, bro. Bro, Alien, ET, Transformers is ET. Come on, if we're gonna be real, if we're
Yes,
gonna be
but
real.
E.T. was told better though. Like it was still scripted. It was still scripted better to me.
So you gonna pick Transformers over ET?
No, I wouldn't pick Transformers over
Come
E.T.
on now. So we not picking
No,
Avatar over Transformers.
I'm picking. I would pick ET over Avatar. I would pick Transformers over Avatar. To be honest, I would even pick Life. That has nothing to do with that over Avatar. I'm picking Life.
The thing is, now you're trying to jump genres, bro, and I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
finna have
Now,
this.
now, now,
I'm not
now I'm
finna.
genre jumping. Yeah, we can't do
I'm
that.
not finna have this conversation with you, bro.
But if we talking about
Bro,
action though, like yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need to hear in the comments. I need to hear in the comments, bro, because
Yeah,
I'm
put in the
not. I don't
comments
know if I'm
below.
hearing that. I don't know if I'm hearing that,
Yeah, yeah.
bro.
Let me know if I'm tripping. My opinion ain't really gonna change, but tell me if I'm tripping.
I genuinely think like bar for bar, hit for hit, not by a lot, maybe by a good bit, but I think Avatar is killing Transformers, and I think
Yeah.
Avatar two, bro, that movie made me cry, bro. Like I teared up watching that movie, and that's not just CGI. That's not
I
just
see.
the beauty of it.
I haven't seen Avatar 2, so I'm not gonna discredit
I
you by any
Transformers
means.
ain't never made me cry, bro, because I know Optimus Prime coming back to life, bro. Like he is not dying. Like
I mean,
let's be
like,
real.
I mean, maybe you had like some type of emotional, you know what I'm saying, feeling because, like, I mean, even though they're blue people, bro, it's like they were people. Like I mean, you of course you're not gonna cry over
Nah,
no like killing a
you're not
robot,
about to
bro.
invalidate my feelings, man. You're not about to.
No, I'm not. I was saying like I get where you coming from, like where I wouldn't get emotional over a robot. You know, like regardless of
Fair,
like, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like regardless of it helping me or not. If a robot stopped working, I'm gonna be like, oh dang, he stopped working. You
Throw
feel me?
that
I'm not
motherfucker,
gonna
put it back in.
cry.
I mean, like
You
I
know what I'm
said, bro,
saying?
Transformers the animated one was also good, bro. I think I might put Transformers the animated movie over Shia LaBeouf Transformers, bro. I
But that's
might.
a
Have y'all
series
seen
though.
it?
That's not a movie though. That's a series.
No, it's a show. It's a movie.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
they
You
they,
said it's
they
a
might
show.
have made an animated movie, but like it was a show though, right? Like
Yeah, it
they
was a
made an
show.
animated show.
Transformers the movie with Chris Hemsworth and
Oh, you're
who
talking
played him?
about the new film.
Yes,
Oh,
bro. It's
oh, I haven't
literally
seen that. I
Oh,
haven't seen that.
yeah, I
the
Okay.
haven't
animated,
either.
I'm
bro.
thinking of the
That's
Transformers when we were kids. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of. You talking
no.
about?
I'm literally talking about the Transformers that
Oh,
came out in
I
like
need
the
to
past
check
couple
that
years.
out then. I need to check that
Hey,
out.
yo, I was sleep on it. I was like, then I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty solid animated movie, like pretty solid, and the story is pretty good, like
Got
pretty
you.
good.
Got you.
So I don't know, like I don't know. Watch that and let me know if you think that's
Yeah,
better
yeah, I
than
think I'm
Trent.
gonna check that out on my vacation, man. I'm gonna check that
Yeah,
out.
man,
I'm
bro.
chilling.
It's a quick watch. It's like an hour and 30, man. Hour and 30. Real quick
Got you.
watch.
Well, enough about movies. I got a quick topic, and it's kind of been similar. Well, it's on the same brand as some of the topics I've been kind of bringing up. You know, how we talked about B Simone and that kind of stuff. That one where me and Sean got into the Tyler Perry Spike Lee, like in a sense, debate on who's better and stuff. So my question is directly to you two. What are your expectations for black celebrities? Like Sean, what's your expectation? Rob, what is your expectation?
As far as what goes.
Okay, I would say maybe how they can represent us in their profession.
So like leaving like personal lives out of it, because I really like to talk about niggas' personal lives.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. In their profession,
In their
strictly
profession.
in their profession.
Um, I think not being afraid to be different. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what I would like to see, or like if I had to want to look up to like black people like in my profession, particularly like acting and theater and film, like seeing stuff like Sinners, like seeing stuff like movies like that come out, created by Ryan what's his name, man? Ryan Coogler.
Yeah,
Like
the one he surpassed Jordan Poole in the horror film stuff.
See, you want to bring that up, bro, but it's cool. That's cool, bro. But
No, I'm
we're
saying
not
just in sales, just in sales,
just
just
in
in
sales.
sales. Yeah,
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 whatever, man.
yeah.
Whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's still, I don't know. I don't know. It's not a horror movie. It's a vampire movie. I'm still gonna
Just,
stand on that.
just
Um,
that.
I'm gonna still stand on that. But
It's
all right. But anyways,
you got.
Um, I think what I want to see is people because that movie although I was like, oh my God, this is so great, bro. This is great. It also pissed me off because I was like, all right, bro, now this makes me want to like up the game, up my bar, like really do some stuff that's out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes me feel like, yo, black people really can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to think about black people doing no vampire movie because the last vampire movie we saw was Twilight. Anybody like that shit? It had one black person in it, bro, and he had baby powder all over his face. So it's just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And then we see Sinners, it's just like, okay, yeah, facts. All right, this is fire. But it's just like how can we as black people up that bar? Like when we see great movies who've already been done before Sinners, because you know what I'm saying, niggas like Jordan Peele walk, niggas like Jordan Peele crawl. So you know what I'm saying, Sinners can run. You know what I'm saying. When you see like Nope and Get Out and Us, you're like, oh, this is very unique. This is different, and it has black faces on it. You know what I'm saying? Because we only see like weird horror movies with white people, like Oculus, Paranormal Activity. Like a lot of those are white people movies, but they're unique. They're different. But it's just like now we got some shit for black people, which I think is cool, and it just gives us more to reach for, you know.
Um, for me, like, all right, so that I'm not confused, you did say how can what the black people?
Not really how can like how do you want our black celebrities and people in entertainment, how would you like them to represent us as a people in their professionalism? Or just maybe just how they represent themselves?
Oh, okay, like so you saying how they represent us in films? Like if we talking
No,
about
no, I mean celebrities in general. Sean just took like what he's interested in. So in films,
all right,
you can pick any profession.
for sure. Um, I mean, me personally, like I don't have big expectations. I just feel like kind of like how I carry myself. I just want, I want everyone to carry themselves with class. You feel me? Like just class. You know what I'm saying? Like we know how it is. I just feel like just you know what I'm saying? Like don't be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like just 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 know what you have to do and like who you represent. Like you represent yourself, but you also represent like more than just yourself. At the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying. That's how I carry. That's how I try to carry myself. Like you know what I'm saying. Like despite what happens in the world, I feel like when it comes to like your profession and what has to be handled business wise, you know what I'm saying. Just like have some class with it. You know what I'm saying. You feel me? Like
Okay. Um, I I'm gonna kind of jump on like Sean's bandwagon on it. Um, I think I want them to tell stories of what how we actually are and not how the world perceives us when it comes to like film. And honestly, I actually really have that expectation for all. Like, I don't want our black athletes to act like how people think they supposed to act. You know, like
Just do you, bro.
yeah, yeah, I like athletes like Ricky Williams. Like Ricky Williams, he's not like the traditional like athlete. Like, you know what I'm saying? The stuff he talks about, stuff he's into, like, um even though people don't like him, Colin Kaepernick, like he wasn't the traditional athlete of what people talk about. And LeBron, like LeBron's still hooping and he has his own production company. And
As a
he's
school.
yeah, he has a production company, a school, he has his own agency, partners with his boy Rich Paul. Um, like just how we actually are. Like, and I think about like certain shows, like I've been raving about the show like forever. It's not like it's truly a show about stuff like we go through, but that's not the point of the show, if that makes sense. Like we deal with police brutality. It's mentioned in the show, but the show continues. That's not the story. Like it's still like the main storyline isn't a struggle. I think it shows about like a different world. Like it was just black kids going to HBCU, dealing with things, but like their blackness wasn't the main thing, if that makes sense. Like it wasn't the main point of the show. Trying to think, what's the show with Queen Latifah? Living Single, yeah. Living
Yeah.
Living Single is just Friends, but it's with black people. That's literally it. And also, Friends got the idea from Living Single. That's a fact. Y'all can look that up. So, like, it's just a genuinely good show. It just happens to be black people in it, and I think I want that more so in things that we consume versus. Pretty sure if you look down our timeline, it's not a good representation. It's really how the world perceives us to be.
I mean, hell, we got man, we got black folks shaking ass and throwing ass on Love Island, man. But that's what we
I
want
mean,
to
we
damn
do
see,
that
man.
too. We
I
That's
do
what
that
we
mean,
want to
too.
damn see, man.
like
They
this,
don't want to
like
see that.
the only thing that I can say, like in response to what you said, Danny, is like, all right, I like it just as much as you like it, because like those are shows that I watched growing up. You feel me? At the same time, it's like we like it's not like it's the first time we have hinted at what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a repetitive thing because it's almost like, like when you, all right, for example, it's almost like, you're getting beat and you're screaming for help and like nobody's coming. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, uh, like the shows that you mentioned, I mean, or even like future shows. Like, I mean, we're talking about something that we've already said before. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what more are we like? What more are we giving? Like what more are we creating to show? You get what I'm saying? I mean, like despite of the era, that like the show that the show was made, it's like we've been telling bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? Of like, I guess what we go through, but not so much like that's the show itself. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not like we haven't done it and we're just now starting to do it. We've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's what more can, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like factual history. You get what I'm saying? Unless it's like factual history, like historical history that we don't know. Cool. Like I don't mind seeing something like that. Like, cause like, I love the fact that I'm learning about, what this person did that I may not have heard before, like growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as the struggles or what we go through, we've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been movies that have been or shows that show hints and pieces of what we go through. It's like, I mean, we're just gonna keep doing the same, like repeating the same thing. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? It's just in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, okay, so to my rebuttal to that would be yes, we have it, but I feel like those type of stuff doesn't get highlighted. Like, okay, why does Sean, who's the actor that played in 12 Years a Slave? He plays Solomon North. It's like
I see
Elijah
his face. I
something.
can't think of his
It's
name.
Elijah something, right?
I don't know. I can see his face. I can't tell you his name.
Okay. And by the way, 12 Years a Slave, great movie. That's not a rewatchable movie for me. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Great movie. Those movies get pushed like those gets the awards. Those get pushed to like cultural like things for us versus those other films. Those films are important, but those that like I would think Eddie Murphy's like performance in Trading Places, that's a heartfelt story. Fictional, but heartfelt story. How come that movie don't get pushed up to like, higher eyes? Go ahead, Sean.
Okay, so now you're dipping into a different kind of conversation because that's like
Yeah,
politics with the
that's
like
kind
that's
of what
like
I
politics
feel.
on a different era because you got to think. All right, so just put it in the context. This kind of talks about it. Like if you have just and I can't remember who I can't go down the list like y'all can with like freaking uh NFL titles, but like if I can go down the list of like best actor, best actress like for this time period, literally you got to think like you got people like Leonardo DiCaprio dropping movies like Titanic. You got movies like what's that? Forrest Gump. Literally, like you got movies like that coming out. You got a bunch of different, and these are like white stars taking on these big name movies that have like the in-depth acting roles. They have the big budgets. They have all this kind of stuff, and it is a race game because like our people just aren't getting these big roles like that have the big box office fame. Because I mean that's what it is. Like you got to get the numbers. Like you like sinners getting the numbers. You got to get the numbers to get that kind of like accolades, and also the Academy chooses who they want. So it's just like if you got Eddie Murphy and Leo, who and the Academy's all white, like who are they picking? You know what I'm saying? Which in contrast, like it's a lot of awards I think Denzel and Will Smith should have gotten between now and a lot of time, but it's just like it's tough because that's a whole different political race. But we're at a certain point now that we, like you said, Danny, I think we need to. Well, I don't know. I think I'm kind of in the middle of both of y'all. Like, I feel like we do have movies that show the black experience, and I do want to see like literally black people doing just regular stuff, but it's black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be about us being black, but it's just black people. But I think that's what like people like Jordan Peele like are doing. Like people like Daniel Kugler. I said Daniel Ryan Coogler.
Daniel Akuya, ain't it? And it's Akuya.
Yeah, yeah. Different person, different person, different person.
I
Um,
bumped him, bro, at the airport too, bro. Funny story.
for oh
Yeah.
wow, is it? Um, but yeah, like when you have like movies like that, like Nope, like Us, like they're not necessarily about well, no, Get Out was, but the other movies aren't necessarily about the black experience. It's just black people. Like Nope, for
Yeah.
example, is literally just about like a brother and a sister that just happen to be black. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of the cool thing about it. So I don't know. Like I'm on the fence of it because I think we do. I do want to see just like black people doing more stuff, like just like regular black people stuff. But also, here's my contrast. I got to bring them back up. Tyler Perry been doing this, like
Yes.
literally
Yes.
nothing but the
Yeah.
black experience. But we don't give him that box office appeal. Like we have, like because realistically, we as black people, bro, if we supported his movies like we're supposed to, he would have been enough theaters. Like he would have been on like a bigger stage. I feel because like I just don't think we supported him like we should. Like if these
I
are
mean, no,
if these are the
he
movies
still
that have the
he definitely still get love. He's a billionaire because of
no,
us.
like no
He's
no
a
I'm
billionaire
I'm
because
saying
of
no
us.
I'm saying like I'm not saying we don't support him, but I'm saying like what could we have done in the, like earlier on to have changed that to have made it to where like Tyler Perry is one of the people that's talked about in the Oscars because he's not. Like we got Will Smith, we got Denzel, but we don't got Tyler Perry in the Oscars. Why? Like realistically, why has he never been in the conversation, bro? Like any of his movies, never in the conversation. Any of his actors, actresses, never in the conversation. Now I get it, bro. A little stereotypical sometimes, a little niche sometimes, but the shit's not bad. Like never. Like acting is never bad, never cheesy. It's always on par, bro. Like okay, sometimes it can, like on the comedies, but bro, on the dramas, bro, yeah, I mean, like I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say. Like it's solid work. So it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's a different kind of conversation, but I think we're at the point where we got to start putting out black stories. You know, like it's folks like Kendrick Rashawn Ghostin who putting out Hall Pass. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary movie about kids in a school. They just happen to be all be black. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing cool things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard of him. But you know what I'm saying? Go stream Hall Pass while we
Pretty
at it.
good. Pretty good.
That's what
If
I
you
did
don't, you
there.
suck.
What
If you
Rob
don't, you
said?
suck.
What
Yeah,
Rob said?
what Rob said. But yeah, bro. I think I'm on the fence about it. I think we are. I think we do got to support more of them. Um, yeah, I think we got to support more of them. But we're on the way because we got hella black directors, hella black writers that's coming out now. Spike Lee paved the way. Tyler Perry. I know we don't want to talk about him. He paved the way as well. Um, so I mean,
You gotta let some of them writers in that studio though. He can't be
hey,
right
bro,
there.
we not going. I mean, that's cool.
He
Like
can't
that's
be right
cool.
there. He gotta
Like
let some in.
I didn't say he was perfect. I didn't say he was
No,
perfect.
I'm not saying he's perfect, but
I
that
just said
that
he's that guy. Like
in
he's
a
that guy,
sense,
bro.
that could be like, and it's hard, and black folks, we've done this for a while. It's hard to sometimes let stuff go and get passed on to the next because that's your
Yeah.
baby. But I don't know, man. I feel like in that studio he got maybe maybe a Kendrick Vashon Ghosting could be a writer for something. Maybe he
Yeah.
could, and then that could boost people. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he might think like if someone step in, like they're gonna take credit for like what all he's built. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I don't know.
Maybe I
Honestly,
don't know.
writers just want credit for that show though. I don't know if they want credit for like the production and EP and everything.
Ultimately, I think a lot of what it is, I don't even think it's like that. I think Buddy literally be at the crib writing the whole movie, finishes it, reads it over a couple times, send it to the editor, and be like, "All right, we good." Like, I think that's literally how it is. I don't think he even.
They say he writes pretty quick,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
And
I
like
don't think he even like thinks to do that. I don't think he need. Realistically, like you can always have more perspectives. I think he needs one, like needs extra help,
yeah.
but I don't think he needs extra help. If that makes sense. Like,
Well, no, no,
Uh,
I'm not necessarily saying on the scripts he writes. I'm just saying like just have an independent writer come up with the whole another show
yeah, like a
on
whole nother.
in
Yeah,
that
oh,
yeah.
okay,
studio. You
okay.
know what I'm
I
saying?
see.
Like that's what I'm saying. Then maybe like Tyler could just like, okay, let me show you why that wouldn't work. Or like that's an interesting
Mm,
idea. I like that you're bringing that along here. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Ryan Coogler. If Ryan Coogler wants to shoot an independent film, he should be able to go straight to Tyler Perry. He was like,
Okay,
look, I
I
got my own
understand.
actors, I got my own cameraman, but like we need that studio.
The thing is, bro, that partnership actually would go dummy. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because of what I said before, bro. Because, bro, Tyler Perry's that guy, bro. Because of what I said before, I think that partnership would go dummy. Whatever they come up with, Tyler Perry and Ryan Coogler in the lab, I would like to see.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that.
But
Man,
speaking of a studio and a bunch of people being in one spot, Lexi, we already kind of know the topic you're gonna go with, and we cool with it. We cool with it. We cool with it. So
are
it's
we?
time for from the
Yes,
girlies
you
to the
are.
fellas. And let's
Are
hear
we?
about this. Let's hear about this island of love. Let's hear about this island of love everybody keep
Yes.
talking about.
Yes. So, yes, you are interested in hearing about it. So, I'm going to
Come
give
back
you the
to the camera
rundown.
shot, man. Come on, man.
Like, he lame. We not worried about him. Anyway, for the people who want to hear. So this is what happened tonight. Well, yesterday, okay, so there was this heart rate challenge that happened, and Huda ended up grinding, kissing on Ace. I mean, she was doing the most. She was going in. Personally, I think she may have did a little too much, especially how the girls was reacting, but we're gonna get into that in just a second. Alandria, it disappointed me again because she grinded up on Taylor during the heart rate challenge. So like from what happened yesterday, like leading into tonight's episode, everybody was just kind of pissed. So specifically, and y'all tell me like how what y'all think. So say you had the opportunity to explore your connection with somebody other than your girl. And even though this girl's amazing, like your girl's still in the back of your mind, like she's still in your heart. So when it comes down to it, you like choosing between this new girl and your old girl, essentially you're gonna choose the one who your heart leans towards.
Mhm.
Correct?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay then. Um so anyway, you're gonna lean toward who your heart is choosing. So you save this girl, right? And it's an opportunity for her to like act more close off with you. Y'all aren't essentially closing yourselves off and being official just yet, but you're pretty much working to get to that point. But I didn't mention the fact that she also formed a connection emotionally with somebody else. Like, because y'all are open. And she comes back with this dude, and y'all have this challenge. And, during the challenge, everybody is supposed to just show out, show themselves, but it's
Well,
not
they show.
that
Yeah, I ain't gonna
serious.
lie. They show their asses on their challenge, and I mean that literally and
Yeah,
figuratively. Like they be showing their ass.
they do. They go crazy. So let's just say you did that. And then your girl. your boo, the one you picked, she kind of she picks the dude she's also forming a connection with for the challenge. And she's kissing him, and not only does she kiss him once, she goes back and kisses him again. But let's just say in this same challenge, another girl who's like your girl's best friend
Hmm.
kisses you. And I mean goes in, like got you on the floor, grinding. I'm talking about y'all need a room at this point. First of all, first question, would you feel some type of way that the girl did that to you? Would you feel like it was ulterior motive? And then would you still be open to exploring your connection with your girl if she was more mad about you kissing this girl during a challenge versus the fact that she kissed somebody she actually has a connection with and doesn't see a problem with it? Would you
Okay.
still want to pursue it with her?
Okay, I've been somewhat watching, so like I'm a little familiar. I'm familiar with the situation you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I can answer first, fellas. If y'all need me to like explain it in a different way, let me know. All right. So if I'm the dude, if I'm Ace in the situation, shout out Ace if you hear this.
My shout out Ace. I'm in enemy territory. Wait a minute.
Well, no, I mean, I'm
Wait a
just
damn
that
minute.
that's for business purposes, but you know
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
If he's seen the shout out Ace, all right, I wouldn't feel away really because I know where I'm at. Like I know this is a game, not game show, but a reality show. I know like this is the purpose of this, so I'm gonna feel away, but I'm gonna address it to you though. Like I would address it to her and be like, look, I didn't rock with that, and you know I didn't rock with that because if we keeping it real, Shorty just wouldn't really pee all the way. She could have just instead of just going back with the same dude, she could have just went to a different guy. That he bro probably wouldn't even felt the way, so she just didn't keep it peak. So but yeah, I would just go to her, just explain like, yeah, I didn't really rock with that. With Shorty like kissing me on Shorty was I was just playing the game. I was just playing the game, you know. That's all I can really do. I was just playing the
Now I
game.
want to hear Sean because he cut his camera off, so I want to hear you give your piece now that you came back to the fold.
Um, it, hmm, yeah, Love Island. It's I don't know. I have opinions about the show. This game in particular, I'm pretty confused. Like I won't lie
Do
about
do you
what's
want
going
me
on.
you want me to kind of explain it to you?
No, I'm a comment from what I know. You ain't gotta explain
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah. So I guess you know what I'm saying. I feel like if I'm just gonna talk to it from the soul of what it is, I feel like from what y'all are saying, that people are showing their ass on television, and kind of just doing it to different people than who they're supposed to be with, I guess. But the show is about searching for love. So I guess I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Like, why are we
Always
upset?
advocating for that nigga, boy.
I am, bro.
Oh.
Why are we upset? I mean, if it's about finding love, it's about the connection, if it's about exploration, let her do it.
Exactly. The thing about it is if we're going to be open and exploring, open exploration is exactly what it is.
But he
You
can
are
be
open
mad
and
though.
exploring. I mean, yes, I don't think there's anybody wrong in this scenario, but y'all not really answering my question. So let me rephrase my question and let me add a little context.
I
Say
thought I,
you
I
and
thought I
this
answered it.
girl, no,
And I
say
didn't even
you and this
answer.
girl sat down and talked about the challenge though. And that's what my last question was. How would you feel if she was more upset at you kissing on the girl more so than her taking accountability that she hurt your feelings by going back and doubling back with this dude who she forming a connection with? You done saved her over somebody else you formed a connection with just because you thought y'all were moving towards being closed off. Like, how would you feel? Would you still want to move the same with her? Would you start exploring as well, the same as she is? Would you worry about being closed off anymore? That's more so the answer that I'm trying to get y'all to get to.
Oh yeah, I would still continue it. Like I said, I would just make sure that's addressed though. Like, but yeah, I would still continue it. Now if I feel like now the part where you're saying if I feel like she should be more mad at me or the girl, I would feel like you should be more mad at the girl because in that challenge, if I remember correctly, that was like the girl's choice, right? On whoever she wanted to slob on, right? So, you know what I'm saying? I just was chose. I didn't, you know.
Mhm. Neil.
Oh, I can speak now? Huh.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Um,
Don't do all that. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
um, like if I was Ace in the situation, I personally feel like she didn't like if we discuss that we just, you know what I'm saying, like exploring, okay, cool. You feel me? But like it seemed like they was like they kept saying certain things in the confessionals, like they missed that person. You get what I'm saying? And then you come back bringing this like, and the dude come and it's like, it changed. You feel me? So it's like I agree with Danny. You ain't keep it P for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we really could have just kept it like at a level basis. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like if you know, say if you were gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were gonna move that way, we could have kept it
Mhm.
like just surface level. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
I like you, you look good. I like your conversation type of junk, you know what I'm saying? But we can keep, you know what I'm saying? Like we can kick it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like let's keep exploring. But they look like they were like trying to be something. You feel me? So
Mhm.
it's like I don't really know. And as far as the challenge go, I feel like you like if I was Ace and she doubled back on bro, to me it make it seem like you rock with him more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
Mhm.
me. You feel me? Like, cause why are you doubling back? You was the only one
Mhm.
that doubled back, to be honest. You were the only one.
Oh yeah, that is true. That
You
is
feel
true.
me?
I didn't
You
think
was
about
the
that.
only one that doubled back. And so like to me, if I'm him,
Mhm.
I'm looking like you really rock with him. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like old girl, like if I was Ace and old girl was on me, I didn't tell her to do that. You feel me? So why are you mad at me? Talking about something. Oh, it looked like y'all. It was a little more than what you, bro. That ain't me. Talk to her about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm chilling. I was dragged like in the center. You feel me? For her to do what she was doing.
Mhm.
I ain't tell her to go crazy like she went crazy. I ain't tell her to do that. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
yeah. Yeah.
what like
But
what like whatever her reason of doing that was, she had like that's up with her and old girl. That has nothing to do with me. You feel me? Like, cause like you know what I'm saying? Like y'all on top of that, let's think here. Y'all like the girls were with the girls on a whole other island. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like what like how can you think that we have something going on? You feel me outside of the challenge? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess that's
Mhm.
how I'm thinking when it comes to that situation. Like.
yeah, also man, he sent Coco home, bro. Come on, man. Shout out Coco, man. Shout out Coco. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Just shout out Coco.
Yeah. Um, I feel like if I was Ace, I would I would take a step back a little bit just so I can assess what's really going on
But see, that's just you guarding
between
your
Ain't
heart.
no assessing
That's
though.
you
Ain't no
guarding your heart.
assessing.
You gotta get somebody else to protect it. That's you
Ain't
guarding
no
your heart.
assessing, bruh. It's no assessing to that, dude. Like you clearly showed something. There's no
But I
assessing.
mean, look, look, because he also is exploring a connection with somebody else. So it's not like it's like, and let's be real
No,
here,
he
it's
sent
not
Shorty
like
home.
Shelly's like closed off to Ace. And also, like, the guy is exploring a connection with the girl,
But
another
I'm saying
girl.
he sent Shorty
See,
home.
like I mean,
Yes,
okay, on all right, true, true, true.
Ace did send Coco home. Ace sent Coco home with the intentions of telling Shelly. I'm about you more so than you know. Like
I feel like
I'm
that says
here
everything
for
though to me.
You
you, and
feel
it
me?
does. But I'm saying like if I was him, having done that, having had so much in common with this other connection that I end up sending home, and then I choose you, and you're in my face, and then you're not hearing me because I'm upset that you double back with a nigga you like actually form a connection with, you making me not feel chosen. I personally would still talk to her. I would still have my connection with her, but I would definitely be a bit more withdrawn, more so because I'm trying to protect me. Like you don't do that. And I feel like if the roles were reversed and it was like he was doing what Shelly is doing to Ace, like he was doing that to her, I think naturally Shelly and any woman would have been like, okay, nigga, I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna show you
Yeah,
one
man.
and
Y'all always
two.
gotta go tit for tat,
So
man. Y'all gotta do. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
gotta do that,
Like,
man.
see, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm mad at the principle. You feel me? It's not even the fact that you trying to explore. Like, it's off, like it's bigger than that. It's off that. You feel me? It's the principle.
uh
Like, I went out my way to take this to keep this girl up to show you that I want to talk to you. You
well
feel me?
then
And
close it
like,
off. That's my thing. Like close it off. And that is the only thing that I disagree with is the fact that you're acting closed when you should just close it. Don't tell me that things are open. I'm exploring and I'm doing what we said we're going to do. But then every time I open myself up to form that connection, then you get upset. Like, that's stupid.
it's the
And again, going
principle.
back to what Sean said, like, you're open. That's what you're there. You're open to explore. So we're either going to explore or we're going to be closed. And if
So
we closed, then you can't, nobody, if somebody does something, then you have grounds to cuss them out because you're closed. And if you do something, you liable to get cussed out because you're supposed to be closed off. But if you're not, everything is free game. Personally, I just feel like certain people are built for that. Not very smart people can like very, very smart people are not gonna put themselves in a position to do that. And not to and no shade to them, but like their thinking is on a different level because they're not being realistic. And that's just my 25 cents.
Okay. Sean not
So
rocking with
yeah.
this at all because it ain't scripted.
I
You can
mean,
tell
you
that on his
know,
face.
I told you how I feel about reality television, man.
I mean, it's interesting, bro. Just you gotta watch it with your girl. I think that's kind of. It's just I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm not watching this by myself. I watch it with my girl. But
yeah,
yeah.
it is true. I second
so
that.
so
But
actually, I got one better. So actually, right now, I'm watching One Piece, and Luffy is getting ready to whoop some serious ass, and it's heating up, bro. Like it's really good. It's really good right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Wano arc is more than what I could picture, man. Shout out to all the One Piece fans out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's got love, it's got drama. It's on some islands, so it might as well be Love
I
Island.
think it's a different storyline, but yeah, I
it's
get you.
it's a
I
different
get you.
storyline.
It might as well be Love Island. They got somebody named
No,
that's
Ace.
so
no,
They got
crazy that you
somebody named
said
no,
Ace
that.
on there.
That's so crazy that you
Um,
not
said
at
that.
all. Not at all.
they
They
That's
do
compare.
they legit do
crazy.
have somebody named Ace though. Can't lie.
No, no, those aren't different. Please,
But man,
those are
hey,
different. Also, the fact that that's cartoons versus humans, like
Okay,
it's
all right,
completely
bro.
different
Don't
scenario.
don't
Oh yeah, you
disrespect. It's
can't you can't
anime.
you
Don't
can't say you can't
disrespect.
say
Don't
cartoon. It's
disrespect.
anime.
Don't
They get really
disrespect, bro. It's
offended.
anime.
They get
Dang,
really
nigga, you
offended.
watch anime.
Excuse
We all
me,
watch
it's
I
anime.
I
animation
I
versus
like anime
reality.
too.
I mean,
I
I
don't get
don't see
offended
no
though.
niggas stretching across
I would say
The
yeah.
Brooklyn Bridge or anything in real life. So that's not reality. But everybody has their
Man, I
tastes.
don't see nobody go out to no crib in Montgomery, Alabama, talking about some. Let's all hang out here till we find some
Oh,
love,
they're
man.
doing it. They're
Yeah, they
doing it.
doing that.
Trust me,
That's doing
they're
that at
doing
my
it.
job.
Hell, and it's different than Love Island.
It's
I
yeah, they
guarantee you,
doing
damn
it.
that, man. And actually, it's about the same as Love Island. All they doing is hunching,
Yeah,
getting
they do.
together,
They
and doing
So you
heartbreak
wouldn't know
challenges.
because you don't watch,
I don't.
but
mm,
I
it's
don't.
okay.
I
It's
don't.
Mm.
okay.
I don't.
mm.
TikTok gives me all I need because every time I'm like, oh, let me see what it's talking about. all I see is somebody throwing ass, and I'm like, you know what? I don't need that in my life. I might as well watch One
Speaking of
Piece,
throwing ads, Meg the Stallion was on one episode. It actually was a pretty good episode.
and it's not good for me, bro. Like it's not
It
no.
was it was an amazing episode. I personally, it was amazing because Meg was in it. I mean, I didn't really watch it like for real, but
But it
just
was
seeing her
amazing. For
cameos,
sure.
it was
For
amazing
sure.
because she was in it. Like it automatically made it amazing.
It
I
was
love
really promo though,
Meg.
because she was like advertising her new swimsuit line, and she went on the show. Great, great.
I
That's
mean,
great. Work. No, no, I'm
get
not
your
saying it's a
hustle how
bad
you
thing.
get your hustle.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
saying
Yeah,
it's a
I
bad
mean,
thing. Yeah.
I support Meg, man, but I guess also, man, I'm just watching Love Island for the wrong reasons, bro. I'm not there. I'm like, if I'm there, bro, I'm distracted by like Meg walks on the screen, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
By the way, I want to say on that episode, the men and the women equally were lusting after her. It was actually a sight to see. They all were lusting after her.
I mean, that's cool. I don't want to be a part of that, bro. So let me go watch One Piece where I don't gotta lust. I
Ah,
can just.
so you feel like it's unholy for your eyes, is what you're saying.
It could be, man. You see, I'm wearing a cross, bro. It could be, man. I rather, you know what I'm saying. One Piece is you know what I'm saying, is
they definitely
wholesome.
get down, and they're
They
definitely run.
I mean, okay,
You
okay,
know
but the
what?
thing is, like One Piece, like they
I'm
fight for something, like
but
Love Island. They
let's
was
not act like it's not blood and guts.
to my understanding, it's literally like, hey, throw some ass on me, see if my heart rate goes up. Like, is that what it is? Like, is that the challenge? Like,
Absolutely not.
I think that was
so,
just a challenge last time,
That
but
was the
yeah.
challenge.
so I've never seen One Piece do anything like that. Like, come on, man,
No,
it's
no,
wholesome.
look, Sean. I feel where you're coming from, but these are two different sources of entertainment. Like me, I can't get with baddies. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like if my girl was
Oh, I'm
trying
not
to watch
watching
Me
baddies,
any of
either.
I
it. I'm
can't
not
get
watching
with it.
any of
You
it.
know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I used to have a very bad opinion of people who watch baddies. But to be real, that's just their form of entertainment, bro. If they really like watching that kind of stuff, cool, rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I support you, but I can't do it. Like, I can't do it.
Like how you
It's literally
explained
like
it.
boring to me. Like, I can't.
See, how you feel about that, that's how I feel about certain musicals. I can't watch musicals.
That's fair,
Oh,
bro. That's fair.
I've sat and watched Grease. I've
It's
watched Grease
fair,
too.
bro.
I can't, bro. I can't. Yeah, I just can't, bro.
It's
It's
fair.
the only one I think I've ever rocked with for real. I think it's been two, and it's because it was Disney probably. It was Let It Shine and Lemonade Mouth. That's kind of it.
Hey, man, I think you mess with Hamilton, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think you mess with it.
Look, man, I'll attempt it, bro, but I don't
Hey,
know.
long as hell. But I think you mess with it because it's literally
Is it
like
Titanic long?
no hell, no hell,
Okay.
no. But the thing is, it's straight like it's a lot of rap. It's a lot of like very fire bars. Won't lie. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda, he can
Uh,
write.
By the way, fun fact. Well, this isn't a fun fact, but this is a fact. Did you know there were no black people on the ship on the Titanic?
I mean, that's good for us.
that's incorrect, Daniel.
For real? No, no. I was looking at the
There
conspiracy
was
about it.
there was one black man.
Oh, damn,
He was in the bottom cabins, obviously.
damn,
And he died.
He definitely didn't make it.
He was
damn.
the only black passenger on the ship.
By the way, was he black or was he like passing?
No, sir.
He
That
was
was a
black.
full African.
Damn, thought we made it.
Yeah.
Thought we made it.
He was an indentured servant, I believe, to somebody. And, all the colored people, all of the poor people, indentured servants, the Irish, the Polish, all of them were in the bottom cabins, and they was the ones that drowned first.
Mm, damn.
Yeah, it's like a whole documentary on just that man.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
but
rest in peace to him. You know that did happen a while ago, but yeah, rest in peace to him.
Shaking my head, man.
Well, is
You
y'all?
brought him up like he was about to. Like I
Uh,
thought he lived, man.
Sorry about his passing. However, Rob, do he have a sports update? That's a back segue. But yeah.
uh, I do. I'm gonna just go over. It's gonna be real quick. Um, we're gonna start off. Like I didn't mention this in the last pod. Um, too much about the draft.
Well,
One
I
of
ain't
the
gonna lie, today
motivated.
is free agency day, so yeah, probably sheesh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening today.
I mean, yeah, it's like I just didn't. I ain't really like prepare. You know what I mean? Like I'll go like cause today's the last day when it comes to the deadline. So I was gonna wait, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
and
okay,
like
okay,
really
got you,
talk
got you.
talk about it, on a different pod. But a notable from the draft, Janai Broom, Auburn's own. You feel me? Like, I mean, he did go to Morehead State at first, but he's still a Auburn Tiger, former Auburn Tiger. So he did get drafted. It's pretty big. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken, the only player from Auburn that got drafted or Alabama. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? That
Yeah, he
got
was. Yeah, he
drafted.
was.
And he got drafted by the 76ers with the 35th pick. Um,
Think he'll have room
I,
to grow there.
I mean, yeah, he did average 18, 18 points, 10 boards, well, 11 boards, 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? In the past season. So, I mean, they definitely have a person that, they can get the ball through the hoop. I personally want to see how well he meshes with the team. I never have big confidence in hopes in 76ers. I do sometimes feel like they tear big man down. What I mean by that, I feel like big man go there and they come out of there like leaving with nothing. That's just kind of how I feel. Like they did my boy Jaleel Okafor like that. You
Yep.
know what I mean? And others. You feel me? Like, I mean, come on. I just
Yeah.
it's just bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Personally,
Especially with the
I would have
bigs.
wanted him to go to the Spurs personally, just as a
I
fan of
mean,
him, and I think his game would have translated a little bit there.
yeah. And I did hear that he had like, I mean, he was working out with the Warriors. So I was assuming a little bit
Mm.
hopeful
He,
that he was gonna at least like, go somewhere in a situation like that.
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
maybe. He plays
you
too
feel
slow
me?
though. They play fast, man. I don't know.
True, true. I'm not going. Well, yeah, Philly is the place for him. They,
Yeah.
they, that team is definitely a methodical, slow paced team. So, we'll see how he does. In other news, Baltimore Ravens kicker Justin Tucker, he is what is it? He's going to miss the first 10 weeks of the season. So they ain't near the whole season.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? He
For what?
violated personal conduct policy.
Yeah, he
Um,
I know he went viral for something. I forgot though what it was. But yeah.
um, let me see. He was accused by wait, hold on. Nah, 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 nah. I was my fault. They had some stuff about Deshaun Watson. My bad, bro. My bad, big bro. I was finna read your business. My fault, G. My fault. My fault. They ended up. I mean, they did cut Tucker. I think. I mean, it's really about behaviors. Some sort of behavior. You know what I mean? If we know, we know. I don't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? But he's looking to miss the first 10 weeks, so dang near the whole season because they play like what 17 weeks. So he's dang near missing like the season. And I'm
Damn.
not gonna lie, Justin Tucker is a household name in my opinion. If you watch NFL football, his household name for like to me, a top kicker all time. You know what I'm saying? He definitely has a name, under his belt. So I mean, do y'all have any comments on that or you know what I mean? Like
He shouldn't have did what he did. That's
I gotta
it.
go look at what he did.
Oh well, I can tell just like what I'm saying to keep it from being anonymous, but I mean like since January it was reported that he has dozens of massage that well reported that more than a dozen massage therapists accused him of inappropriate behavior. Okay.
Oh, see, I see what you said.
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
Watson. Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
yeah. I was
That's
like,
not funny, but is yeah, I see. I see the connection.
yeah, bro. Like they end up mentioning him, like
Ah man, I had a
mentioning him.
very
So
inappropriate joke to say. I've grown. I'm not gonna say it.
Until we
Lexi
get canceled, brother.
Lexi would have been very upset if I would have said that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but I mean. I guess that's just it. I mean, I don't really. We got to stop this. You feel me? As far as this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop this though. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here is like something that I mean, it's not the first story we've heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I guess I could form a question. What do you guys think? Do you think it's like power that, or, like the fact you have more money? You know what I'm saying? You feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll go on her. Like, what are y'all thoughts on stuff like that happening to professional athletes? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
Like,
let you kick it off, Sean Don.
What the hell you let me kick it off, man? Shit, niggas
Oh
freaked
man,
out.
I shouldn't have said that too because he's a kicker. Oh man, sorry.
Yeah, they freaked
That
out,
that
man.
was
That's all it
unintentional.
is. They freaked out, man.
That's it. That's it. You don't have to like know it. Like they're just freaks. Like
No,
it's not
they
okay.
just freaked out.
just
I mean,
getting
I don't
out.
know what else to say. Like,
I feel
because
you.
I mean, if you go to a massage parlor, bro, you're a professional athlete, man. Like, if you need a massage, man, go to your trainer, go see them, and then you got it. If you're gonna try to get a massage person to do it, bro, you got it, bro. Just go pay for it, bro. If it's like that, if you're down bad like that, bro, just go pay for it, bro, and keep pushing. Like,
Yeah.
keep it on pushing, man. Don't bother the
To
massage folks.
to add on to because I agree with Sean. I think they just freaked out. But to
Mhm.
add on, man, a lot of these athletes, bro, you got to think they've probably been catered to since they've been in high school. So they probably think this supposed to happen.
Cater to like that.
Bro, man,
There's a lot of
all right.
untold stories that we
All
haven't
right,
heard, though.
I'll
I ain't
say
gonna lie.
just throughout my years at Auburn, a good a high D1 school, I've had conversation with a couple of the athletes. They have a different mentality than, I'd say the average guy. So, and they probably have some different experiences than the average guy. So they probably thinking that's supposed to happen, and then it's not though. It's not. Like, I'm pretty sure they're probably getting massages from probably high-end places, so they might be accustomed to rich people coming in all the time, and you just saying, "Oh, I play for so and so." Um, they don't care. They just want to do their job and go home. And now you've ruined that lady's experience at work and made her uncomfortable. So. And now at the end of the day, I don't know if said allegations was true. I just feel like people were so gun-ho on Deshaun Watson as soon as the info came out. You know what I'm saying? Let's just treat everybody the same. So, you know what I'm saying? Folks were saying Deshaun, he shouldn't have did what he did. All right, okay, well, Justin Tucker shouldn't have did what he did. Let's not assume anything. All right, whatever. But I think it's just an entitlement that they have to me. And they freaked out. Yeah.
Okay, well said, well said, well said. The next thing I want to talk about is um a MLB outfielder. He passed away. His name is Dave Parker. He was a hard-hitting outfielder who was set to be inducted into the Hall of Fame next month. He just ended up passing away this past Saturday. You know what I'm saying? He
Rest in
was 70,
peace.
he was 74. You know what I'm saying? He was nicknamed the Cobra and he made his major league debut in 1973. He played 19 seasons, 11 which was with the Pirates. He won National League MVP and he won a World Series with the Pirates.
Oh yeah, you're a legend.
Yeah, you feel me? And he also won another one with the Oakland A's.
Oh yeah,
So
you're a legend for real. Because both of those franchises ain't won nothing in a minute.
In
terrible,
a minute,
Yeah,
bro.
terrible,
in a
no
minute.
cap.
Yeah,
But yeah, he finished his career with a batting average of a 290. And he had 339 home runs and almost 1,500 RBIs.
mm,
So he did have short stints with other teams such as the Reds, the Brewers, the Angels, and the Blue Jays. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You will be missed.
Free.
I'm not too much of a MLB fan, but I'm not gonna lie, that does sound like um an eventful career. Not gonna lie, like you know what I'm saying, an eventful career. Uh, a Hall of Fame horse trainer, D. Wayne Lucas, uh, who also is a winner of 15 Triple Crown races. He also passed away at the age of 89. Uh, his family
condolences
said
to his family.
he passed away yesterday. Well, no, he passed away also Saturday night, this past Saturday night, in his home in Louisville, Kentucky. So, you know, they said that he had been hospitalized with a severe MRSA blood infection that caused significant damage to his heart and digestive system. You know what I'm saying? So, and it worsened the pre-existing chronic conditions that he was having. So, you know, Rest in peace to him. I'm not too big on watching horse races, you know what I'm saying, and all that, but
Yeah, I'd rather watch stuff like that in person versus watching it on TV.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't just I just not tapped in on that when it comes to watching it on TV, and I haven't, watched it in person, but rest in peace to him. Um back to back to basketball. We're gonna shift back to the NBA a little bit, like real quick. LeBron, he opted for his 23rd season. That is still crazy to even say. His 23rd season. He will be making $52.6 million in the upcoming season. Him exercising that uh confirms that he will be the first player in NBA history to play a 23rd season.
Wow.
So I mean, hey, like what are y'all thoughts on that? I mean the money thing, I think that's just facts, but I mean the fact that he's entering his 23rd season, what do y'all think? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are y'all thoughts on that?
Appreciate him while he's here right now, man, because he's gonna
Yeah,
retire soon, bro. He's gonna retire soon, man.
Facts.
Just appreciate him.
I just my big thing is just going into the 23rd season, bro. I'm just gonna keep my prayers on his health, man. Just hope he stay injury free. Hope he stay healthy the whole season. Hope he ends it on a high note. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he ends when he wants to end, and not his body saying you gotta sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I
Uh
love to see heroes end on a high. Like I don't want to see him end on a low, bro. Because he's a hero. Like for real. Like you can't say nothing else about it, bro. He's a hero to basketball.
Yeah, I've actually never noticed. I've never really watched the NBA without him. Now I think about it, for real. I know he got drafted in '03, but I was four, so like when I
20. That's what I'm
started,
saying. 23 years, bro. 23 years in the league, bro. I'm 25.
the man
yeah,
legit grew up in the league. That's just
yeah,
crazy to say. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And to have those eyes on you before you even made the league is crazy. Like he's been having eyes on him since he was
It's
probably in the eighth grade, bro.
yeah,
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
no glaze, even though it's gonna sound like I'm glazing. He probably is the greatest American sports story. Probably. I don't know many other sports stories that I don't know.
I ain't, it's just crazy. Like they gave him the name, the chosen one type thing, and like he didn't disappoint. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, there's
cause
been a lot
that
of
like
players
Mm,
like
with high
I don't know, man.
expectations, though.
That nigga Rocky, man.
I'm
My,
just I'm
my
just
fault.
saying like
My fault, Sean. I'll say realistic stories. Yeah, yeah, real stories.
but it's like
That nigga Adonis, man. I don't know.
it's
If we
just
go if we
crazy
going
like
fictional, it's remember the Titans. If we going fictional, but yeah, yeah,
I don't know. Glory Road was tough, man.
yeah.
I don't know. Glory Road was tough. They was
Bro,
hooping, bro.
niggas
They was
was
hooping.
Sean, niggas was racist, and then 7 wins later, the rest of the town was cool with it. Like niggas weren't racist no more because they won some football games.
I don't know, man. Glory Road was tough, bro. They was hooping, bro. They was
They was
hooping.
hooping. They
Like,
was hooping.
what's that other movie, bro? That sports movie? No, 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 no. Oh, actually, real movie. Well, based off real Ali.
Glory Road was based off a real story too.
Ali. I'm saying like we Ali.
Oh, no,
Will
Ali was
Smith.
Ali was great. I'm not going to deny that, but I don't know. Bron's story is different, bro.
it's just bro. Like I'm
So
just
who's gonna
speaking
play
on the.
Braun in the movie?
I
They'll
don't
find
know.
they'll find a nigga, but
Yeah,
I'm just
bro.
saying like it's like just that's a lot, bro. This has been a lot of players we had a lot of high expectations for, and Bron he met him and then surpassed a lot of them.
Yeah, it's just like I ain't gonna lie, like I haven't been in that position. I can only imagine how much pressure you have. You know what I'm saying? Like for like people that don't know you, they just seen how you played, and they're saying like you're the next one up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of pressure for a young kid, bro. And he grew up and he handled and also on top of why he's been having so much success, he's been handling his success in a way that I'm just impressed. Like I'm not trying to glaze him, but it's like, bro, like for you to be like you have so many eyes on you, bro, and it's like
And you grew up in the social media era. That's when you were the GOAT during the
you know
so
you know what I'm
Mike didn't have to deal
saying?
with that, bro.
Like, and you have like I personally have yet to hear you like have like a bad mishap. Like,
outside.
you feel me? Outside, like off the court, that is impressive, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like mind you, he's growing up while he still has cameras in front of his face. He's growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard like a story of him like partying bad, you know what I'm saying? Waking up, missing practice. Like none of these stories I've heard, bro. It's just
Hey,
like
he got Beyonce level press.
it's
For
just, you know what I'm
real?
saying? It's just
They be man, they be scrubbing it clean. All right, bro. So I mean, realistically, do you think like not trying to put down on him because I really believe LeBron's a stand up guy. But do you believe like just conspiracy for a second? Put on your tinfoil hat. Do you feel like these folks really do have people like let's say like right now LeBron got caught stumbling out of a club drunk like right now at 11:40 in LA like boom click 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 photos are taken. Do you think there's people on the internet like right now hired by LeBron's team that are like yeah we're gonna scrub them pictures immediately
no,
like
Bro, it wouldn't be possible, bro. The internet too. It's
no.
too big, bro. It's too big. It's just not possible.
And it's just hard when you're that guy. Like sorry for
okay
people that like
let's
don't want to
talk
hear it.
bigger level, let's talk like presidential level. Do y'all think he has that kind of power?
It's like I feel like regardless of who you are, I still feel like
But
it only takes one person to not care,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. Sean,
Like,
our president had a group chat leak about war plans. Come on,
Man, I ain't gonna let me take my tinfoil hat off, man, for a second, bro. Cause
and like they didn't like mind you, they didn't do anything to like make it like not known to the public. Like we all knew.
I
yeah.
feel like all this stuff is just cap, 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 cap.
I
Like,
mean, look,
I don't know.
it could be, but like either way, like whether that should be kept or not, bro. Like I guess basically the main thing I'm getting at is, bro, social media is too big and too fast for anybody to try to contain. It's too big. Like unless you're the orator, even the orator of the apps, they can't even control it to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, and also, do you know how much niggas would love to catch Braun slipping?
Hell, bro, like people can access your iCloud. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
Like
saying.
it's like you feel me? Like it's kind of hard to like try to keep stuff
I
under
think
wraps for real.
genuinely, bro, he just moves super militant, like how you saying, Sean, or like he might just be a stand-up guy, bro, and that's not often.
I mean, yeah, I think he's a stand-up guy, but also I think he covers his ass too. Like, I think he's a stand-up guy that just covers his
I
shit.
mean,
Like,
I mean, he
I'm not
could, bro.
saying
He might do it real
he
because
well.
might
he's
have
not
had.
like he can't be perfect, bro. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
perfect,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
but like you said, Rob, like for him to be doing this for so long and like him to still keep that image, like because we don't see him as perfect, but him to still keep that image of just like, hey,
Yeah.
he can do no wrong, like that is tough because the internet runs with anything. Like,
You feel me? Like it's
yeah, it
like
runs with anything.
in
Like they
23 years,
could literally
bro.
get a picture of him slam, like a video of him slamming a door after Savannah getting in the car, and be like, da, da,
You
da, da,
feel
da,
me?
da. Like,
It's
and
just
it'd be the
like,
win, like that took the door or some shit. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying for that long and like knowing how the internet work and social media work and it's like, what I'm saying, amongst all that, like nobody like has said anything like negative like to that extent. It's like I ain't gonna lie, for 23 years, that's tough to do for you to be that guy in a professional sport. It is. Um, so moving on from that, it's still basketball related. A player from ASU, very own Alabama State, you know what I'm saying, University. A guy named TJ Madlock. He ends up signing with the Detroit Pistons summer league team. Um, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out to bro because like, I'm not gonna lie, like we're starting to see the like, like the path paving for football when it comes to HBCUs, but like it's still kind of like it's still kind of dim when it comes to basketball, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to, bro for even having the opportunity. I do want to just, I guess talk a little bit about the stats a little bit, just a tad bit. I mean, he averaged this past season, he averaged 12.5 points. But um last season he had 15.8 points. And he did shoot fairly decent from the field. Like he shot 70% from the field, or is that from the free throw? I'm sorry, I'm looking at these stats, and it's a
I
little
would
it's,
say
it's a
from the
little
field is
awkward.
great. As if you shouldn't say that's great from the field.
I think no, actually it was 50%, which is still good.
Yeah, that's
Like
still good too.
they ain't near 50% from the field. He does need to work on his three-point shooting. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really too much watched his game per se, so I'm not finna sit here and act like I'm a guru when it comes to him. But just looking at the stats alone, he can seem, like he seems as if he can be, like a good energy player. He does need to bring that three ball, that three ball percentage up, you know what I'm saying, for him to be a guard. I don't know how tall he is. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show some light on the, HBCU player, that's getting the opportunity. So hopefully he goes far, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does something with the opportunity. Um, the last thing I want to talk about this past Saturday was a youth football camp. I mean, Bigsby he also held a youth football camp too. Um,
Oh, shout out Tank.
yeah, shout out to Tank. But Derek Ansley, he held a youth football camp. He was a former Troy football player, and he now coaches with the Green Bay Packers. I think he's let me see what they said he is. I think he said a passing. Let me see. He's a pass. He is a passing game coordinator. I don't really know too much about like, coach like specific coach names when it comes or when it comes to football, but that's what his role is with the Green Bay Packers. And like
I
he now
think I
spent
I believe that's like the assistants like under the offensive coordinator. So like I think like they work with the offensive coordinator and like schemes and stuff.
okay, okay. He's from Tallahassee,
Oh, that's
Alabama.
right up the road. Yeah.
He I don't I was trying to research how long he played at Troy. Um if you know about Derrick Ansley, please comment, you know what I'm saying? If you know a little bit more than I know about him in the comment section. But uh he now spends his time in the off season to host youth football camps, inspiring future gridiron stars, you know what I'm saying, to chase their dreams, follow their dreams, whatever, stuff like that. So shout out to Derrick Ansley, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. And that's all that I have for well, actually, last thing. I'm sorry, guys. Last thing. Oh, we always got to mention our very own, your favorite, our favorite, the Montgomery Biscuits. Um, you know, let's let's take a delve and look at their winnings. I'm not gonna lie to you, Sean. I'm only specific,
Talk
I'm
to me.
talking to you specifically because this is your team. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me,
I
bro.
rock with them, but this is your team. They have won an incredible 6 games in a row. They went 6-0 against the Trash
Come on, bro.
Pandas.
We going back to the playoffs, bro. We going back to the playoffs, bro. I ain't lying.
Uh, they they were 6-0 against the Trash Pandas, and they actually had a day off today. So they don't they,
Fact.
they didn't play today, but they will play tomorrow.
They back
They're
home.
yes, they are back home. They're going against the what's their name? Columbus Clingstones.
Bro, y'all let's go to the game, man. Let's try to hit a game this week, man.
It's gonna have to be on a Saturday, brother.
Yeah, it might have to be maybe. Yeah, it's still up in the air for me. You know what I'm saying because of my work schedule. But I definitely want to check them out
But if
in
if
person.
if they play Sunday, y'all, we can hit it up, bro. If they play Sunday.
I'm down for that.
Let
I
me
don't know.
see.
We can look that up after. Oh, well, I mean, Rob, if you got it right now, but we can look that up after the pod. But yeah, we got to hit up a game, dog.
It's definitely do, bro.
That's a
Um.
bet. Well,
Well, I mean, we are here now, guys. Y'all got any
Yeah, any announcements
tips, tricks?
out. Well, before tips, sure, there's got any announcements to anybody? Like just just tell the people what we got going on with some stuff coming, outside the pod and everything, or for the pod. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
No, for me, it's still stuff in the works. Like once I have everything situated and figured out, I definitely won't hesitate to let you guys know. You know what I'm saying? What I have planned outside of, the pod and stuff like that. But right now, I'm just continuing to work. You know what I'm saying? And doing this with the fellas. You feel me? So
Got you. Um, Me, just like I said, got some freestyle tracks coming this coming Friday. And also just being a little more active on TikTok with some things and the other socials too, Instagram and Facebook and everything. But yeah, that's kind of it for my announcements at the moment. Sean Don.
No shit.
Not even Hall Pass.
I done plugged that bitch so much, bro. Niggas don't go watch it, bro. Shit,
Bro,
I don't
you
know what else
almost
to
at a
tell you.
thousand, bro. You almost at a thousand, bro. We gotta get it
Bro,
to a
niggas
thousand,
don't
bro.
go watch it at this point. I plugged it at the beginning of this bitch, bro. I plugged it in the middle of the pod, bro. And niggas don't go watch it, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. You just missing out, man. Bro, I really don't know what else to tell you, bro. Go watch it. Go watch it. It's only 8 minutes long. It's not gonna take that much of your life, bro. And for all you mother who've been watching 2 minutes and 30 seconds and stopping the video, because I can tell through analytics, you're cap and your mom was a hoe.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. My tip and trick is, man. Hey, bro. Hey, man. If you gonna be about it, say you be about it and be about it, bro. Don't play about it. You know what I'm saying? No, for real though. If you're gonna do something, bro, do it with everything you got. Don't hold back on it. No regrets. No regrets. You only get one chance. YOLO.
True. Um, my tip and trick is give that friend a call, give that family member a call. When you see him, give him a hug. That's my tip and trick, man.
for sure. Um, I would just say, whatever you do, go 100% at it. You know what I'm saying? Like once you like in everything you do, once you go full throttle with it, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll feel better in the end. Whenever it's said and done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't especially if it's your own work. Like don't half-ass your own work, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put your time and your energy like to make it the best that it can be. Whatever it is. You feel me? So yeah.
Well, sounds like we got another one down, guys. You know the drill. My name is Sean Don. I got Danny J with me, Rob. Big shout out to our moderator, Lexi, for the day. This is until we get canceled, and we're gonna be here damn until we get canceled. So y'all, please comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. Literally, we asked
Same
y'all a whole bunch of questions.
confessionals. Same
We asked y'all a whole
confessionals.
bunch of questions on this pod, bro. Y'all better answer something, man. It's a whole bunch of folks that be watching, be talking to me about it. Stop talking to me about it. Drop it in the comments. We want to hear about it. Man, we're gonna be back every week until we get canceled. We out of here. Complain.